Welcome to Lucid Ascent, rising on the planes through the middle pillar with the alchemical Cabala. This week, we'll be focusing on the base of the middle pillar, the 10th Sephirah, called Malkuth, which in Hebrew means kingdom. This is the element of earth, and it contains all the Sephirah before it. Can someone please unmute yourselves and just state the number 10, truth about the self, and the pattern on the trestle board from Paul Case?
The kingdom of spirit is embodied in my flesh.
Perfect. Thank you, Mariah. Thank you, Victoria. So yes, the kingdom of spirit is embodied in my flesh. So one very potent way to express and come to a greater realization of this truth is through disciplined breathing or just self-aware breath work. In Kabbalah, we combine it with visualization with our awareness, and it's quite potent. So the full, as we know, is the zero key of super consciousness, and it is the pneuma, it is the breath, and it means in the old tradition, bag of wind. And it's through our breath we connect to the superconscious mind, which is eternal, and it's here right now. So with this session, we're going to go over again the middle pillar and the fountain breath exercises. So with that, please relax and center. Breathe deeply and comfortably. I'm going to show you an image. Anyone who's following along, mark this video and come back to it because I want you to get some form of mastery of this technique. Once you do this several times, it becomes much easier, way less complicated, and just simple for you. Right? So here's the image of the five tattvas. These are the elements of the global tradition. Just get an idea where they are: the square, the crescent, the triangle, circle, and the vesica, Pisces. And now, before we begin, I want you to really focus on this image in the very center. Give it your full visual attention, relaxed, and breathe in deeply to your core. And just keep your visual awareness in the center of this image. This is the tattva of earth. Excellent. Relaxed, focused on the image. Breathe into your core and gently close your eyes and allow the after image to just float in your awareness. With your eyes closed, bring your awareness now to your feet, your legs, your knees, all the way up to your hips. As you rest seated, feel the weight of your body. Now visualize a yellow gold square in this space from your hips down to your feet. Breathe in deeply and relax, holding this awareness. Adonai. Haaretz. Relaxed, breathe in and visualize a silver white crescent moon resting on top of this square in your hips and groin area. Feel this silvery, reflective, watery form. Shaddai Kai. Relaxed, breathe into your core and see and feel this red triangle of fire nestled within this crescent, filling your whole abdominal area and its point coming up to the center of your heart. Feel this passionate fire within you and see it flaming. See this holy flame in your heart. Yod He Vav He. Relaxed, breathing easy. Feel the form of the yellow square, the water crescent, and the red fire triangle interacting with one another. Fire and water makes steam and it flows up now around your head and throat and forms a perfect blue circle. Relax. Elohim. Good. Staying relaxed. See a shimmering purple Vesica Pisces just above your head, mixing with the ethers of the all. Hey, hey. Excellent. Breathe gently, deeply, and relax more into your core. Feel and sense this purple spiritual oval above your head, shining brighter and brighter. As it begins to spin, you see a brilliant point of white light at its core. It comes now and radiates above your head, encompassing all above your head, but centered just a foot above you. It's spinning, radiating in all directions. As you inhale, feel this white light sphere spin perfectly just above you. Feel it. Feel how it illuminates everything below you. With each inhalation, see the white light glowing and growing and spinning just above your head. And on exhale, chant the name. Hey, hey, hey. You inhale, see the white light spinning above your head. On exhale, hey, 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 hey. Inhaling, you see the white light spinning above you. On exhale, Hey, hey, hey. Just allow that sphere to be exactly as it is and spin on its own volition. As you inhale now, feel the light pour through it, forming now another sphere at your head and neck, encompassing the whole area in your aura. This is a lilac gray pearl sphere of light, spinning in the same direction. On inhale, feel these lights spinning, now at your face and throat. On exhale, chant Elohim. Inhaling, you see fresh light pour into the lilac pearl sphere at your face and throat. On exhale, Elohim. Elohim. Inhaling, the light spins at your face and throat. Exhaling, Elohim. Let the sphere spin, relaxed breathing. Now as you breathe in, you see the light pour from the crown through your face and throat to the core of your being. From your abdomen and heart, you see this golden yellow light form and spin in the same direction. This light is very large and fills your whole auric field with golden, yellow, sparkling lights. Feel this golden yellow light sphere as it spins and radiates within you. On inhale, see the golden light spin. On exhale, chant the tetragrammaton. Yod Hey Vav Hey. On inhaling, see the golden light spinning, radiating. Exhaling. Yod Hey Vav Hey. Relaxed. Inhaling. Feel the golden light spinning through your whole aura. Exhale. Yod Hey Vav Hey. Good. Allow these lights to spin. Relax. When you're ready, feel the light pour and descend now from above your head through the sphere of your face and neck, through your heart and abdomen to your groin and pelvic area. There's this perfect, purple, beautiful sphere of light. Inhaling, see the purple sphere of light spinning very fast. With each exhale, we chant Shaddai El Kai. Inhaling, purple light spinning. Shaddai El Kai. Inhaling, feel the purple light spinning. Feel its power and energy. Shaddai Ukai. Feel all the lights spinning together as fresh light pours down through your center from above you to the purple sphere spinning. Shaddai Ukai. Feeling these lights spin and fill in your whole aura. Now the one light descends through your crown, through your face, through your heart, through your abdomen, through your groin, down to your feet, where it forms a beautiful olive golden sphere rotating with countless sparkles and shimmerings of black and red lights, like lightning all through. Feel this connect down to the core of the earth and centered in your feet. Feel the balance from the highest point you can connect with now, through you, to your feet and the core. On inhale, see that olive golden light spin. On exhale, we chant Adonai. Inhaling, olive golden light spinning, exhaling. Adonai. Feel the light spin. All is one. Adonai. Deep breath. Feel the light as life itself flowing down through all your vehicles into your feet. On exhale. Adonai. Good. Relax. Breathe gently and deeply. If you want to gently look at the image before you for reference, you may, for your own visualization. Once you see the image of the direction and the flow, gently close your eyes again. Remember, with this fountain breath, we inhale and the light pours down us. On the pause, it spirals at our feet. On exhale, it flows back up us to the crown. On the pause, where it swirls again above us. So relaxed. Inhale. See the white light above your head flow through your whole front side of your body. On the pause, see it swirl at your feet. Exhaling, the light rushes up your whole backside to the crown and swirls again. Inhaling, white light flows down the whole front part of you and your whole aura, swirling at your feet. On exhale, it flows and rushes up the whole back of you. Feel it return to the crown above you and swirl like a galaxy above your head. Relaxed. Inhale. The new white light flows down the front of you and swirls at your feet. Feel the swirling. As you exhale, feel the light rush up the whole back part of you, back to the source above your head. Relaxed. Now we're going to have to circulate the living light down our left side, swirl and flow back up our right side and swirl above us. Inhaling, light flows down your whole left side like water as it swirls at your feet. Exhaling, it flows up your whole right side back to the crown and swirls there. Feel this light. Inhaling, let it flow down your whole left side. Feel it swirl now down at your feet. Exhaling, feel it rush up the right side of your whole aura, back to the crown where it swirls. Feel this all as one flowing Inhaling, white light flows down your left side and swirls at your feet. Exhaling, it flows up your right side and swirls above your head at the crown. Good. Relax. Just breathe deeply. The last portion of this light, we're going to feel the light flow through all of our being. From above us, both before and behind us, at our left and our right, all the way through us to our feet where it swirls on the paws, and it tightens into a brilliant white blinding light, and then flows up the center of our spine back to the crown, where it swirls again. Relax. Feel in as you inhale. The white light pours all through you like a fountain, like a waterfall down to your feet and swirls. It tightens into a brilliant white light sphere. On exhale, it rises up the very center core of your middle pillar and spine back to the crown. Swirling there, relaxed and centered. Now again, connect with the highest point you can conceive, which is the all good. On your feet and the core of the earth, feel the light spinning high above you. It is now just above your head. On inhale, the white light pours freely all through your being, down to your feet. Feel it, pure, good. Swirling at your feet, it makes a perfect white sphere of light and shoots up the center of your spine, through all the centers, back to the crown, spiraling like a galaxy above you. Breathe normally and deeply and just feel the light flow as it will flow and does flow. This living intelligence flowing all through you. You are connected now to all the power that ever was or will be. Whatever message it brings you, receive it with gratitude. This is the living fountain breath of life. Beautiful. So when you're ready, feel the weight of the form of your flesh body where you're seated. Recenter to your core, your heart, and your presence. Here now. Just notice how you are connected to all that ever was, all that is, and all that will be. When you're ready, please look at the formula before you on the screen. Allow your attention to go wherever it will. This is the formula for the 10th sphere, spelled out in the tarot. The word Malkuth, kingdom. So whatever draws your attention and speaks to you when you're ready, please one at a time, unmute yourselves and share with the group what you see.
I see the world
Okay.
Yeah, I went straight to the world also immediately.
Nice.
And the five cards made me think of the five tattvas that we just did.
Oh, nice.
Mm.
There's a lot of mirroring, um, like the world and the suspended man mirror each other, and then kind of justice and the teacher kind of mirror each other sitting on the thrones, and one holds a sword in one hand, and the fingers of the teacher are up, kind of mirroring like justice's hand holding the weights, and then the teacher's staff is, kind of like the sword, but on opposite sides. And then in the world and the suspended man are kind of like the wheel that's in the center of the wheel of fortune.
Excellent. Thank you, Victoria.
The first thing that caught my eye is I felt like the teacher was pointing up, and he was even like it felt like he was saying, "Look up." And then I see Justice with the sword, like pointing up, and that was just the first thing that popped in my mind. Look
Okay.
up.
Excellent. Excellent.
I'm getting something to do with the voice or the word,
Mm.
as if the teacher and the justice key are channels for that voice.
Mhm.
Somehow, like they form the mouth or it comes through.
Nice. Yeah.
Because they seem to reverberate opposite of one another, but in a complementary way.
Right. Right. Well, they are complementarily placed on the cube, right? One's coming above down on the northwest corner, and one's rising from below to the above on the southeast.
Connecting the above to the below in both cases.
Hmm. Yeah. It, yeah. And you guys are familiar with the mirror image of the 12 and 21 keys. I find that really interesting that it forms it's the beginning and end of Malkuth. The center key is the letter Kaf, and it means grasping hand. Look, the hands that are grasping and the ones that are not. Just, just interesting.
I added them together and got 59.
Oh,
And 9 is completion and 5 is the quintessence.
okay. Interesting.
Which is man. And we're here at Malkuth on Earth.
Okay. Interesting.
This is where we're going to become complete.
Wow. So 59, and that would be 14,
Mm-hmm.
which would be 5, the teacher. So something about the world is,
And 4 are the 4 elements in one.
Right. And we know the wheel is the western face on the cube, which is Malkuth. Very the appearance part of it. It's right in the center here.
What do we make of the relationship between the symbols in the wheel and these opposite complementary intelligences? And do you see a relationship between those symbols and the
Oh, yeah.
it looks like a compass sitting in the middle of the
Really does, doesn't it? It's a good observation. When you were saying that, I saw the sword that she's carrying with the Sphinx there having it. And then I saw the teacher's staff turning into the yellow serpent here on the wheel.
So the sword of discernment is in 2 cards.
Right.
To be at Malkuth, you need discernment.
Facts. Yeah, so
but the
can you speak more to that, Mariah?
Discernment?
Yeah, and the need for it here in Malkuth. I think that's probably a crazy understatement, but
Yeah, it is an understatement. Awareness, being objectively observant, which allows you to have discernment, not non-reactionary, proactive from the inner self.
excellent. Yes, thank you. I think I love what you said there. So I'm going to try to repeat it back to you. So
Hey,
being non-reactionary, being of service, placing ourselves into just be of service, non-reactionary, and functioning from self, not worried about how the world reacts or treats us. Good, bad, ugly, indifferent, none of that affects us if we are putting ourselves in the position you just stated. I like that. Thank you. Who else? What do you see that speaks to you?
I see the cross in the world in the bottom right, um, by the lion's head. The eagle or falcon with his mouth open, and the wheel of fortune and closed in the other one, and
Wow.
also the man in the top left of the world and the man in the top left of the wheel of fortune.
Hmm?
They were one has an aura around him, one does not.
Interesting. Right. And it's the last, it's at the end, right? Where the the figure, the male figure or the human figure really is shows us illumination.
and on the world, the symbol for Earth is facing outward rather than inward. Is that the cow, the bull?
Yeah, the bull here, Taurus, right?
Yeah, Taurus is facing out.
Interesting, right? Instead of in.
And the eagle is calm.
Yeah, pretty chill. Pretty chill.
And the human is, when he's vibrating, he's, when you're just being, there's nothing going on but that vibration through you. So when you're totally quiet, it starts to build up inside you, irrelevant of where you are.
Nice.
It's like you step out and come back to the planet, step out. At least that's the
Mhm.
experience I have. There'll be times when I'm teaching and then I'm watching the student and then I just kind of go back and
Mhm.
just and not think and wait.
Anyone else?
I'm noticing the keys on the teacher on the floor where the two men, the priests, are grabbing the keys. Well, one of the priests is grabbing the keys, the other priest is looking at the teacher.
Yeah, so their forms are really the essence of the position we take in our meditations and our focus. Like the self-conscious mind is on the right and it's focused, right? It has one point of attention. It's focused inward to the inner voice, the teacher. And then the subconscious part of us is receptive. This whole key is the Trinity within us, right? But this is shows us how to use our self-conscious mind and our subconscious mind in appropriate relation to life. The life breath we just breathe in and then absorb the teacher here within. So we do this. It's kind of like one of those Hindu gods with multiple arms. At the same time we're doing this, we're also doing this. And that's the stance we take within. We ask the question and we sit with the same one question with receptivity, like a cat watching a hole in the wall, waiting. Nothing but patience. What else do they got to do?
I see the two figures as devotion and activity, which is what you expressed.
Nice.
One, he has his hands, and the other one, he's moving out. To do, it cannot be just in your head. You actually have to live this.
Hmm.
And by the living of it becomes the realization and aha moments. Otherwise, nothing moves in you. You don't evolve. You have to do both.
When I see this patterns together, I see a lot of trust. The suspended man is completely trusting in what's happening to life. And then justice is guiding us, the ox goad directing us on the wheel of life, right? Our experience. I think Jesse said this looks like a compass. I really like that. And then we listen, we hear our guidance, we act on it, as Mariah said. And this is really important with the teacher key. It's why the teacher says not all is revealed, right? This is the truth. And when we receive our guidance, when we act on it, we get more. More is revealed. But even then, not all is revealed. But it's how we grow and learn to trust in our own inner guidance. Now, we can all know this intellectually, but like Mariah said, actually doing it is where we really learn it. And we each do that when we each choose to the degree we choose. Who else? What do you see? Or what speaks to you in this form?
I saw the suspended man first, but I was kind of anxious about that for some reason. I don't know why. Kind of worried that, you know, that was that looks like the most uncomfortable spot.
Okay.
The teacher's staff is the four planes.
Hmm.
The spiritual plane at the top, mental, emotional, and then physical.
Nice.
And that's his staff. So he's covering all four planes as the teacher. And at the very top of his hat, it's gold. It's golden. That was
Right.
specifically changed by Mother Ruth to have that as gold there.
Nice.
And his hat has four planes.
Mhm. Okay. All right. Excellent insights. Thank you all. I sent this in the email, so you can print it off, and you might want to keep it at your bedside this week because our contemplation is on Malkuth. Everything, think of Malkuth. And your homework this week is going to be super easy. Super easy. All right. So I want you to, one time per day or night, whatever works best for you, practice the fountain breath like we did tonight. You get just circulate that light and do the patterns, right? And feel the light. And ask for help. Ask the Holy Guardian Angel to help you, to bring that light in, right? If I could give you one tip, is always ask for help. Don't feel like you have to do everything yourself because we have a lot of help that are, but they don't tend to force it on us. So ask for it. All right. So your homework this week, fountain breath and middle pillar and fountain breath one time per day or night. And this image here, I want you to keep at your bedside. Before you go to bed, I want you to stare directly into the center of the yellow square and just breathe this tattva of earth in and out. And make whatever prayer to the divine you wish to have a breakthrough, to have help, and whatever it is that your being is about, whatever it is that the self is calling you forth to. After you've stared at this image and really saturated your awareness in it, and you're ready to sleep, put it to the side and just allow that imagery to float within your mind, within your awareness. It'll be in your retinal fields and it'll fade in and out. Don't strain, relax. The more you relax, the more vivid it just floats right in your visual awareness with your eyes closed. You'll see a reversal. You'll see a purple square inside of a yellow square. So, the last prayer or intention I would like for you to make after you do this with the square each night is to wake up in your dreams. Again, consider asking for help with that. Just see what happens. Thank you all so very much for your light and participation. This concludes our second class on the Middle Pillar, the realm of Malkuth. The floor is now open for any questions or comments.